Hello everyone, it's Willa Latham here and I love antique porcelain. And today, because it's the beginning of the Christmas week, I have some Christmassy things here. Christmas is a very big deal here, Christmas and New Year. Here in England we all have a big Christmas tree in our living room and beautiful decorations. And I know you won't all celebrate Christmas, but it is a very big deal here. It's the family event of coming together and giving to each other. It's also a week that people give to charity, do good deeds. I think it's a beautiful week. And of course, what is central to Christmas and also New Year is having big dinners, to bring all the family and the friends together. And what is better at a big dinner than having a big dish for meat? These are meat platters. Now, I'm a vegetarian, I don't even eat meat, but I love these meat platters because you can do so many things with them. I like to serve big potato dishes on them because they're very, very strong, so they can hold a lot of food. Also, what you can do, of course, is hang them on the wall. They look beautiful hung on the wall. So I'm going to show you the ones that I have in my collection. I think this is probably the most desired one. It's a very exciting one. And it has a hunting scene on it as a bear being hunted. And it looks like it was made by Spode, but it wasn't. It is a very, very good copy of the Spode famous Indian sporting series. They brought out this whole series. I have a few plates with bear hunt and one of a wolf hunt in my shop, so have a look. And it was very, very faithfully copied. The image is exactly the same. It's very well done. It's high quality. And it's made of pearlware, like Spode did. But the way you know it's not Spode is, first of all, when you hear it, it doesn't ring. So that means it's a little bit crazed. Now, the Spode platter is never really crazed. They usually ring, unless they have a crack or something. But this one doesn't. And also there is this mark here. And nobody knows who that mark is of. Sometimes you see it around and nobody knows what it is. It's a mystery. Maybe one day we'll find out. Anyway, whoever copied this did a very good job. It is a really gorgeous plate. You see this incredible, exciting hunt with lots of different people. There is 3 people on an elephant here. There's a chap on a horse. And there are people hidden here in the long grass. It's really cool. It took me a while to discover, but they're hidden there, hiding out and ready to pounce. And then after a while, I discovered that there's even one here in the tree ready to shoot the bear. So they're not taking any chances here, these hunters. And it's got this beautiful rim around it, a traditional Spode Indian sporting rim with a lion and a wild boar, a crane with a little ship in the background, and a bear in a rocky landscape. So it's a very, very beautiful plate. Now I have another one. I have to be very careful with this. Is this steady? You have to be so careful with this stuff. I have another one here, beautiful one too. This one is called Monopterus. It was made around the same time, probably the 1820s, maybe 1830. It's also made of pearlware. You hear? It rings. It's beautiful. And it's called Monopterus because this structure here is called a Monopterus. It's a single dome supported by pillars. Now it's got another structure here. It's a very Indian sort of landscape, and there's a fellow here with an ox laden with stuff talking to someone. And then after a while I discovered that there's 2 chaps here hiding behind a rock and they're talking. What are they talking about? Are they talking about their love interests? Are they making a deal? Or are they plotting to attack the poor ox driver and rob him of his precious stuff? I don't know. The great thing about this plate is it's of course a very pleasing picture and there's stuff going on that makes you think like, what is going on? But it's so beautifully put in perspective, and this is all very, very finely etched with beautiful aerial roots coming down, and the effect it has is that it engages you. It makes you feel like you are hidden behind a rock and peeking at it. And why would you be peeking at something from behind a rock? That must mean there's something going on, right? It engages you. It's a very clever picture that way. And it's, of course, a very pleasing picture. Now I have one more here, and I have to pick it up very carefully. It's very, very heavy. This is not made of pearlware. This is made of stoneware, which is much heavier. I didn't actually weigh them, but my estimation is that this is 3 times heavier than the other ones. This one was made by Wood and Brownfield, which was later called the Brownfield pottery. And it's called Madras, and they did a series of Indian landscapes as well. And this was made a little bit later, 1845, 1850. And it's very different. Look at it. Look at the beautiful way that the temple stands by the water and the way it reflects into the water. And it's so peaceful. When you look at this for a while, you just feel peace. Everything becomes still. And I was thinking about this. I thought this is very interesting because the other 2 plates are from the Regency period. That was the period that Britain was ruled by all these young princes, and it was a very testosterone-filled society. It was all about going out into the empire, hunting, conquering countries, building factories in Britain, getting rich, building railways. It was a very exciting time. And in these 2 other plates, you see a lot of action. And this one is very different. This is from the Victorian time. Queen Victoria, when she came into power in 1837, I think it was, she recognized that the empire was doing really well, but it was also at risk of all this testosterone-filled crazy activity. So she brought more peace. She made people look inside. She made people build peaceful homes. She also put a lot of emphasis on pacifying the empire. Now, of course, looking back on it, pacifying the empire didn't bring peace for the subjects of the empire because there was a lot of oppression involved. But anyway, we can have long debates about that. Many things have improved since that time, but the emphasis here is on peace, and this plate is so peaceful. It's a very different one. Isn't that interesting? So you can find these beauties in my shop. It's gentlerattleofchina.com, and you can read all about it there. You can buy them. And subscribe to YouTube. If you watch this on YouTube, press subscribe so you get the videos every week. My YouTube name is Willa Latham. And you can also subscribe to me on Instagram, Gentle Rattle of China, and you get daily updates with a nice picture and a story. And thank you very much for watching. And then last but not least, have a wonderful Christmas.